So a few weeks ago, I was having a conversation with this lady at the gym. We were just talking, and she asked me like, she said, "Are you happy?" And then I paused for a moment, and I said, "I'm grateful." And then, but before I told her that, I said, "There's no such a thing as happiness." And then she said, "What do you mean?" I said, "Because life by its nature is suffering." So she was surprised, and she asked, "What do you mean? There's no such a thing as happiness?" I said, "To me, happiness is not something that you just have. It is a result. It's a byproduct of something good or something meaningful that you've done. It comes when you've done something positive for your family, for your community, for your friends, or even for the world. That feeling of gratitude that follows after you've done something productive, that is what I consider happiness. Because if you just say, I want to be happy, I mean, it doesn't really make any sense. The world doesn't work that way. What if you just decide to say, I want to be happy, and then tomorrow you get cancer? Then where is happiness? So if you ask me, like, if I'm happy, I would say I'm grateful, and that gratitude is my happiness. That's how I understand it. So if you just say I want to be happy, it feels shallow, because happiness without purpose is it's just it's empty. In fact, when I think of people saying that they just want to be happy or chase happiness, I think of alcoholic and drug addicts, because they feel happy for a moment, and then after the alcohol wears off, they get back to being miserable. So I don't believe in happiness as something that exists on its own. I believe in gratitude, purpose, and meaning. And from those, true happiness naturally follows.